This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, thanks for waiting, please. So, yesterday we started working on pricing controls. You all understood the concept of condition table and access sequence. We made the table, we maintained in the access sequence. Now, we need to make the condition type. Now, remember, everybody here, you all are learning the application customizing. That means, say this application, there are so many fields in it. When you have the clarity about all the fields, when you have the understanding about all the fields, you can work on any requirement. You can make any condition type and you can work on any version of SAP. Today's version, tomorrow, any new version may come because the layout will never change. Versions are updated for betterment of usage, but not the domain or functionality that cannot be changeable. So, a condition type allows you to calculate the price of a product, offers on the product, charges on the product. So, you have base price, you have negative price, you have positive calculation. That is, base minus something plus something is equal to some amount. That's the logic, right? See, when you're going for a shopping, you will ask the store person what is the price. Then the store person say, "Sir, this is the price on which you're getting this much of discount and this much of addable that is delivered and handling charges, and this is some amount you need to pay." The system should speak this. System should respond in this. So I'm going to make now three layouts. Layout is one only. A layout with the fields which justify the base price. A layout organizes the fields which justifies the negative posting. A layout organizing fields which justifies a positive calculation. Addable I meant to say, I'm sorry. Base, negative, and addable calculation. Extra. So when you have a clarity on the layout and the fields, you can work on n number of conditions. So these three conditions, when you understand, you can work on a number of. Okay, so understand the layout and its concept. So what we need to do now here, see, we specify an access sequence in every condition type. Thus, we define which field the system checks when searching for a valid condition record for a valid condition type. That means condition type is used to calculate the price of a product. First point. And using the condition type when you are calculating the price of a product, where you are calculating in a condition record based upon the table which is maintained in the access sequence. The condition tables are sourced to condition type with reference to access sequence, and using condition type we calculate the price in condition record. That's a flow of relation to be understandable. Now let's see how to make the condition type now. So let me log in, kindly wait. Now here, condition type. Maintain condition type. Double click on it. So you name a condition type we have relevant to SD, relevant to FI, relevant to CRM, relevant to various modules we have the condition type. As I said, the pricing is calculatable by many modules for various purpose. Cost to the company, cost at the inventory, cost at the sales counter is our module. Cost to the company is finance. Cost at the inventory is inventory module. And service related, so many we got. So you'll find so many in the server. Some are made by me, some are copies of the existing, some are made by trainees like you. So any condition you make or not, first click on position, find PR00. This is price condition. Select. Then find K00, enter. K00 is SQL which got many scope for various purposes. And K004 is a updated one. By making this one condition type, you can calculate multiple or n number of negative posting, that is discounts. So select this. And KF00 is all about freight calculation. It is addable, deliver and handling charges purpose. So I've selected all the three, copy them. So we work about grassing. I say GRA. What is this discount condition? D. And our yesterday's made access sequence to be tagged over here. Say GRBRSA is what I made. So GRAF the freight. And GRAP. So all the three we have copied. First save them. Done. Now please understand here, condition class, calculation type. These are the two main fields which controls the presentation of the condition type what you are making. So what are the two basic fields which control the presentation of the condition type? These are the two fields. Condition class tells you what you are calculating. Calculation type tells you on what base you are calculating. Remember, understand the slight difference over here. Alright. Condition class tells you what you are calculating. Calculation type tells you on what base you are calculating. So it is all about what we are calculating. It is all about on what base we are calculating. Remember this point, please. Done. So what fields makes the first identity of these fields? Okay. Now let me select these all three one by one. We'll understand further. Now this is the layout. In this layout, we have control data one, group condition changes which can be made, master data scales, control data two, and text determination. Now, remember the fields which fall under control data one are the main fields which tells what is the purpose of this condition type. The fields which comes under control data two tells about the business scenarios. That is, you activate here, it has a response in other model, cross functionality related. And what are the fields you see in between? They all are the what you say features, facilities may be applicable, may not be applicable. Right? So when you have a clarity of all the fields of this layout, you can work on any version. Okay, done. So let's see now. So condition class. So here what you are calculating, see by writing here price, it doesn't become pricing condition, it should be classified. So since marked as B, it is understood as price condition first part. On what base you are calculating? Depending upon the client business process. Depending upon the client business process. If your company is into product sales or quantity, if your company is into transportation, so your pricing will be per mile. If your company is into the services, that is what you say, maybe employee services or maybe a rental or maybe a maintenance. So it can be the service wise, daily, yearly, monthly. If your company is into commodity domain like gold, copper, iron, silver, so price will be gross or net. So if your company is into pharma, so price may be according to the formula. For various purpose we have, but though we have various purpose, finally selling point of view always it will be on a quantity. Okay, so quantity base means per unit price, per product price. So always 99.9% we take the calculation type quantity only. So how many calculation types are there? You understood for what purpose you understood, and what we take mostly is quantity based. Category is not applicable for price. We'll discuss about this in the next condition. Rounding group, commercial roundup, roundup. Now this is not much usable these days. Always it will be commercial only these days. But few years back, this got wide usage. When we had the facility of paying only by cash or by check, this roundup roundown was more popularly used. But now we have lot of mode of facilities. You have online payments, you have credit card, debit cards, GPay, etc., etc. Apart from the cash and check. So even you can pay that point zero 0.05 paisa or zero 0.05 rupee, right? So always we'll leave it as commercial. For example, 99.99, it can be rounded up to 100 or it can be rounded up to 99. But now even I can pay that 99.99 paisa. 99 rupees 99 paisa I can pay, right? So always will live as commercial. And structure, condition function and data, so these are technical, not relevant for us. Don't touch these three fields. Okay, and here we have positive or negative. This is price condition, it is neutral, neither positive nor negative. Discount is negative posting, delivery and handling charges is addable, that is positive calculation. So this is neither positive nor negative. So that's about the fields under control data 1. And group conditions, it is not for us. Do not get into this. Not relevant for us. Why? See, on every on every product, is it must you should have discount? Maybe may not be. On every product, is it must you should have the delivery and handling charges? Maybe may not be. So why we make a calculation to a must on every condition type? It is not suggested. So grouping is when you got to make a group of conditions defaultly must to be calculatable to come up with a price. So for whom the grouping? Finance. When the finance people are coming up with a price calculation, cost to the company, they want raw material cost, they want labor cost, they want transportation cost, they want manufacturing cost. Then only they'll get product costing. So when these calculations are made must, then they'll get the product costing. So this grouping feature is for them, not for us. Don't touch this view. Changes which can be made. Now here we have two options. Automatic entry has a priority, manual entry has a priority. What does it mean? Say you've been to shopping. So you're going to shopping. Okay, you've been to shopping and you've been to the store and you was looking around for a product and you picked one product and you've been to the sales counter. The seller is trying to scan the barcode. Now system is not reading the barcode. Then what he will do? Simple, he will turn the pack and check the price and he will try to enter the price manually and he do the transaction. Right? This is quite common. But there are some situations where the seller don't have the authorization of writing the price manually. He will keep that product aside and he will go and try to pick another product and try to scan the barcode and do the transaction. So manual entry as a priority when I put on, it will not allow the seller to enter the, sorry, automatic entry has priority if I put on, if it will not allow the seller to adjust the price or enter the price manually if system is not reading. Automatic entry, sorry, manual entry has a priority if I put on, system will read the price, fine. If system is not reading the price, I can enter the price manually and do the transaction. So always remember, manual entry has a priority is mostly used. Out of 100 projects, I say 99.99% will do manual only. Automatic, very rare. So when you put manual entry as a priority, system will read the price. If not, it will allow me to enter manually. So automatic means what is there that should come. If it is not coming, the transaction cannot happen. So manual is maintainable for dual usable purpose. And cost of the price should be shown during the sales transaction at item level. Yes, check defaultly. I want the price to be shown at header level also. So I'm marking it specifically. You will see the impact of this, how it works in the front end. Amount percentage should be shown. And here, quantity relevant calculation type value, three fields we have. These three always to be blank. When a company is having a products which multiple calculation, how you can freeze the calculation type as one. If I mark here calculation type here, it reads only quantity base. If I mark here quantity relevant, it allows you to calculate the price only quantity base. If I mark here value base, it allows you to sell a product which value base. So when you leave them blank, you can calculate the price on a quantity based, value based, and multiple calculations are permitted. So always the condition type should be customized which meets the requirement of open source. Sir, what is open source, you may ask? In a company, you will find so many range of products. Think about Grasim only. You may sell a product as a ready-made garment. You may sell a product as a cloth, which is in meters. You may sell a cloth in pieces, which is ready-made. I mean, already cut and sizes 120, 1.2, 2 meters kind of. You'll see a shirt and a pant piece in a box sold kind of a gift pack point of. Just I'm giving examples, try to understand. So when companies having mode of sources of sourcing the products with various mode of measurements, how you can freeze a condition with one calculation. You go to any company, think about electronics. You have cables in terms of length. You have products in terms of capacity. If it is a hard disk, 1 TB, 2 TB, 3 TB. If it is a laptop, 10 inches, 14 inches, 15 inches, 17 inches. And what do you say? You have hard disk again capacity wise. You have cables again length wise. Think about automobile services got its own charges, and what do you say? Repairs got its own charges, warranty got its own charges, product got its own charges. So every brand, every company is having multiple range of products. Think about gold. We have ornamental gold, we have raw gold, and we have services. Think about iron. You have the iron products which can be saleable in terms of weight. We have iron products which can be saleable in terms of length. Rods are measured size wise, gauge wise. Sheets are measured thickness wise. So your thought is the heights. These all examples why I am giving, because when you are interacting with the client, you understand the business process accordingly organized. Always these three will be left as blank for a wider scope of usage. And deletion is not. If you click on delete, it will be not usable. So why we don't maintain it? You should understand. If maintainable, in which situation you maintain, you should understand. Please. Master data. Every condition is lifetime valid. Using this condition, whatever price you calculate, that price will be validated. Okay, the source will be lifetime, remember. So this is always lifetime. And reference condition type and this reference application. This is for CRM related, because from the sales, the price will be carry forward to service oriented, not for us. Ignore. And price procedure default it is PR 0000. Let it be. In the next step, we are going to make our own one. Like I made up for the batch Bajaj and other etc. So tomorrow we're going to make our own one that will be getting updated over here. So let it be for time being PR 0000. And deletion is not. Condition index, yes. Condition index means this condition should be presented during the sales order process. This condition type should be shown in the sales transaction. Why? See, normally when you go for shopping, normally when you go for shopping, you will ask the store person what is the price. And store person checks in the system and tells her this is the price on this you're getting this much of discount on which you're getting this much of right, etc., etc. So condition should be presented index means the calculation what is involved it should be shown in the sales order screen, sales transaction screen. By marking here it will be showing over there. Then here we have condition update. That is whatever the fields you are seeing in this layout, if any program changes are made by an ABAPer, that should reflect in the SAP system. So even though I put a check mark, it doesn't have any effect because there is no program changes happens here because this is not ABAP. So during the live project, if any technical changes they are doing, that is, so for example, say this is not required. Valid from valid to this field should not be shown at all. So they will suppress in the backend at a program level. It will not ask here. Some new fields may be added. Some existing may be suppressed. So any such kind of. So that's about the update. Scales. Now here calculation type we got quantity and scale also we go on a quantity base. See what is scale? When you are buying in bulk, how it should be measured. So since it is a quantity base here, the default scale will be quantity scale, first part. And check value. We have none, descending and ascending. So what do you mean by this? See, when you're buying one product, it is costing, think 1,000 rupees. When you buy two products, I say it is costing you 2,500. Will you buy it? Definitely will not buy. The price of a product should be either same or little less when you're buying more and more. So as more number of quantity you buy, the price should be decreased or neutral, but it cannot be increased, right? But there are some situations. You buy one, it costs you 1,000. You buy two, it costs you 1,200 each. You buy three, it costs you 1,500 each. It can be. So when the prices keep increasing as you buy more and more, when the product is highly demandable, supply is less, you will see the response like this. Sir, which kind of? See, this is a competitor market. Very less you will find such situation. For example, think about your electricity bill. You are rich, very good. You can consume as a number of yes, but as more number of units you consume, the bigger slab you pay. No matter in India, no matter in USA, any country, the same process. First 50 units you got a base slab, 100 units you have the second slab, after crossing 100 you have the third slab, like that. Think about RTO in India. First car you registered on your name, you pay some road tax to the RTO. Second car you get registered, you'll pay 1.5 times of your road tax. Third car it increases. So ascending is increase of the price in which situation. Descending 99.9% will be descending only. See, either price should be neutral or little less. So 99.9% always we mark as discerning only. And scale type, somebody marked here, don't mark this, leave it blank. These three should be blank. Why, I'll tell you. Company will have the range of products. When company is having range of products, how I can freeze the units of measurements or scale type as pieces, inches, cages. So using this condition type, it allows to calculate the product in only in that measurement. So don't maintain them. So by not maintaining these fields, what happens? When I select this condition type to calculate the price of a product, when creating the material, that is product or material, what units of measurement you have maintained, that will be considered while price is calculated. See, when I was creating the material, I maintained k pieces. So when I'm giving 10, it is understood as per piece. If I maintain the units of measurement while creating the product, that is material as kgs, so per kg it will think 10. So the units of measurement should be recognized from the material. So it should be open source. Control data 2. Here we have some fields. So we put a check mark here. It get activated, but it will have a response in finance. Currency conversion. What is this field? For example, company is located in India. Customer is placing an order from India. He'll pay in INR. Company will receive in INR. Fine. Think the company is located in USA. Customer is placing an order from India. So customer pay in INR. Company receives the price in USD. So if you put a check mark, the currency conversions will be permittable. So why, who will tell this should be checked or not? Finance people based upon the company's finance policy. Accrual. Now here, please understand. Accrual, rebate, cashback. All mean the same. Accrual, rebate, cashback all mean the same. So in SAP we have totally 5 places to activate this accrual or rebate or cashback scenario. What is this? When we are going for a shopping, the store person may say, "Sir, you will get some cashback." What does it mean? You are making the payment completely to the store person, company, showroom, anywhere where you are buying. After some time, some part of payment will is paid back to your account. Cashback అంటాం, right? So after you made the payment completely, you are getting some payment cashback as. That means what? The payment is paid by the customer. Again, the finance department is reverting back some amount to the customer after some time. So is it not from finance? So when you mark this accrual, this cashback scenario is activated in SD, released from finance. So 5 places we got. This is one place, another 4 place. I'll tell you as we go. Like that, service charges applicable for service oriented, like that, quantity conversion applicable in inventory, like that, your variant applicable in inventory, like that, your intercompany billing applicable in finance, which leads cost to the company only. And here you can see the relevant for accounting, we got one field. Sorry, the screen got hanged up, kindly wait. relevant for accounting we got here. I'll explain this relevant for accounting. Kindly wait. Let me come out. Save it. So relevant for accounting here. Now here relevant for account assignment with accounting indicator. So always we say relevant for accounting, that's all. Whatever payment paid by customer, whatever amount we calculated using this condition type, that should hit the finance book, that's all. Account assignment with account indicator, it's finance people who do. That means after the price paid by the customer which comes to the finance book, they divide the cost. Raw material cost, transportation cost, manufacturing cost, and then when they divide, they will understand how much is the profit. So why we do that? We don't do that. Customer paid, we hand over it to the accounts department. That's all, right? That's what we are setting up in the system. The customer made payment should hit the finance book. That's all. The segregation or by what you say uh, by segregation will be done by them. So always relevant for accounting. That's all. So some are not at all applicable for us. What all applicable as optional, as mandatory, you are understood now. So understand these fields. During the project, based upon the requirement, you manage the content of the fields as how you want. Now, if it is freight condition, everything will be same. Only here the changes. See, it is discount or surcharges. The freight is calculated on gross weight system. But I don't want to calculate the freight on a gross weight. I am modifying it. My client Grasim, he says the freight should be fixed amount. That is, you buy one product, you need to pay 100 rupees as delivery and handling charges. You buy 10 products, you need to pay 100 rupees as delivery and handling charges. I think this is a scenario. So I'm modifying it. And it is categorized as freight only. So by using this, you will calculate only freight. And rest all is same. Discount. Everything remains same. But here, discount is calculating on a quantity base. I don't want to calculate discount on a quantity base. I want to make discount as percentage. So 5% discount, 10% discount. Quantity means by product. Why we prefer product? We go by percentage. Enter. And here you can see it is negative posting. Save it. See, price, quantity base, freight, fixed amount, discount, percentage. Three layouts we made understanding all the fields, and three layouts is relevant to three business calculations. How they react and respond, you all understood now. In terms of customizing, how they react and respond in terms of execution, you will be seeing today is what, Wednesday, Friday, day after tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm going to work on define and assign pricing procedure. We're going to work on this all. Okay, so I'm going to share the recording in some time. Do understand and do work on it. And tomorrow we're going to understand the fourth step, pricing procedure. What is pricing procedure? What is the purpose? How to organize? What is the functionality? Everything you'll understand briefly in tomorrow's session. Okay, so thank you all and see you in tomorrow's session.